think you're forgetting again that this is exactly what you asked for. You wanted more growth, so you get more responsibility. You wanted more opportunities, so you get less time. You wanted more strength, so you get more challenge. Why do you keep forgetting that? Everything you've ever asked for in this life comes at a cost. And the mistake you're making is that when you go for something and you see a cost, you turn back. The cost is what leads to growth. The cost is what most people won't pay. The cost is what gets you to the point you've always wanted.
People quit, and that's why they don't win. It is really that simple. It is not easy to do, but it is that simple.
If you think the price of winning is too high, wait till you get the bill from regret.
Understand that it is you who is responsible for being in the position that you're in. Not anybody else. You can't be making excuses. It is you. You are the result.
The ability to ignore your mood and just stick to the plan will change your life. If how you feel doesn't align with what you got going on, you got to find a way to override it. Overthinking just creates obstacles that aren't even real yet. You create scenarios in your head that just hold you back, that are imaginary. Action doesn't require readiness, it creates it. You got to get going. And I get it. You're afraid to start because you might fail, but you'll definitely fail if you never start. You'll never give yourself a chance. Until you can act like your life depends on it, you won't do what's necessary. A sense of urgency will change your life. All the successful people I know, they use speed to their advantage. They don't wait around. They create their opportunities. You think you need more time to prepare, you don't. You just gotta admit you're scared and do it anyway. And you know, every man has a phase in his life where people need to lose track of him. That's where the upgrades happen. As a man, it's about survival, man. Staying in the game long enough to give yourself a chance to win. Because hardship takes more men out than failure does.
Long suffering is the most powerful trait that nobody prays for. People misunderstand patience. Patience isn't just waiting, it's the attitude you keep while you wait. It's who you are when you're stressed. It's how you operate when you're uncomfortable. Everybody wants the double portion, but nobody wants the Job experience. Job didn't get everything restored just because he survived the trial. He got it back because of his posture during the devastation. He didn't let the temporary loss corrupt his permanent character. It was his attitude during the trials. Everybody wants the breakthrough. Everybody wants the next level of business, but nobody wants the season of delay that actually builds the capacity to be able to hold it and keep it. We live in a culture where what is worship is speed. If the ROI doesn't show up in 90 days, we think the strategy is broken, that it doesn't work. But real endurance isn't just gritting your teeth and surviving. It's maintaining your standard of excellence, your positive mental attitude when the reward is nowhere in sight. If your integrity changes, if your work ethic changes, just because the timeline shifted, you weren't ready for the blessing anyway. See, delay is not denial, it's development. It's testing your emotional threshold. So you can't ask for $1 million outcome if you have a $10 emotional capacity and mental toughness. It just don't work that way.
What they've always wanted to get, people quit and they give up.
If you get out of high school,
Before they get what they've always wanted to get, people quit and they give up.
if you get out of high school, you don't know what to do, and then you start playing video games and you're on social media, a day can slip by like that.
Yeah.
A day becomes a week, becomes a month, becomes a year, and before you know it, you're 30.
Yeah, right.
And you
That's
haven't
for
done
sure.
shit.
Yeah.
And that's really common.
What are you willing to sacrifice, and what are you willing to give up to find every bit of who you are as a human being? And I was willing to give everything to do that.
People give up right before they get what they've always wanted to get. People quit and they give up.
If you get out of high school, you don't know what to do, and then you start playing video games and you're on social media, a day can slip by like that.
Yeah.
A day becomes a week, becomes a month, becomes a year, and before you know it, you're 30.
Yeah, right.
And you
That's
haven't
for
done
sure.
shit.
Yeah.
And that's really common.
What are you willing to sacrifice, and what are you willing to give up to find every bit of who you are as a human being? And I was willing to give everything to do that.
If I stay focused, bro, I can do it. It's easy. If you stay focused, bro, come on with that plan. Stay focused on it. Don't let nothing sidetrack this girl, party, or nothing. As long as you staying focused and getting some money, bro, all that's gonna be trailing you. All you can do that whenever.
Your actions will tell you how much you believe in what you say you believe. Don't get it twisted. I don't care if you write a poem. I don't care if you sing a song that you want these goals, that you want this output. Your actions will always tell you how much you truly believe in what you say you believe. There are people that are joining programs. There are people that are buying weight loss programs. There are people that are moving states and doing all these different things to say, hey, listen, once I do this, I will then become this. But if you are not actually implementing the things that you know you're supposed to implement on to get the results that you want to get, then you are lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. You don't want it as bad as you want it. I'll give you a personal example. I've been trying to hit 200 pounds for years, and anybody that knows me knows that that has been my goal. I've been hovering around the 190-ish mark for years, right? Now, I can say that I want to be 200. But if I'm not eating the meals that is required for me to hit 200, then I'm not trying to be 200. For those that are trying to hit a certain revenue goal, hey, you have to make these amount of calls. Hey, you have to do X, Y, and Z. If you are not doing X, Y, and Z, then stop lying to yourself and say you don't want it like that. And that is okay, because at least you're being honest. Now, for those that are actually saying they want to do X, Y, and Z, then you have to put in the actual items in order to get that result. There is no shortcut to getting to your goal. There is no shortcut. There is no secret sauce. There is no hidden formula to get that result, because everyone that has that result had to abide by the exact same process. Stop lying to yourself, make a decision, and get it done.
You gotta be a little bit crazy. You gotta be a little bit of a maniac. Some people are gonna call you a lot of different things, and you gotta be okay with it. Success, to me, is not a part-time thing, is not a full-time thing. It is an all-the-time thing. In any industry, athlete, business, entrepreneurship, doesn't matter. You gotta be an all-the-timer. If you're not an all-the-timer, you maybe become a fan,